Hello, welcome to the channel. I've got another special guest again in the house. Her name is Felicia. Like I said in my community post, for those of you that have seen it already, I'm running a business series on the channel. I'll leave her to do the rest of the introduction. So, Felicia, thank you so much for coming today. Can we meet you?
Hi everyone, thank you, Ada, for this opportunity. My name is Felicia, and I am based in Scotland, in the UK.
How long have you lived in the UK and what sort of business are you into?
Okay, thank you, Ada. I have been in the UK for almost 15 to 16 years now. And when I moved into the UK, I started with cleaning. So I was working as a cleaner in Epsom Hospital, and also started as a nursery assistant as well, working in day nurseries. So then later on, with having children, I decided to go into childminding, and I was very, very privileged to have a friend who taught me all the ropes of childminding, and I established two good businesses in two different locations, which was really, really good. And so that was in England. So when I moved to Scotland, I didn't have enough room to continue with my childminding business. So I decided to go and further my education. So I did my master's in social work. So I did that. I have to say it wasn't easy going back to school after like 10, 11 years not being in school, going back again. And this time with responsibilities and other commitments, I had three children. My youngest was at 8 months as at the time. And it was difficult. I had to drive 2 hours from my village or my town to go to uni and back. So 2 hours in, 2 hours back. I was quite fortunate to find a childminder who was very supportive and who took care of my kids, and then I can go to study and back. So that was it for that 2 years, and I had that support there, but it was difficult. So thankfully I graduated and then got work in social work, and I was doing really well. But then life changes, family circumstances changes, and so I had to stop to really focus on my children and my family. So I decided to set up a health and social care staffing agency. So that's where I am now, working as a managing director of my health and social care agency, where we provide bespoke support and care to vulnerable individuals living in their own homes or in other residential settings.
Yeah, thank you, Felicia. That was a whole lot, going to the UK and starting a family and doing all this work and eventually starting a business. That's a whole lot. But how did you navigate your way through all this? I'm going to childcare. How did you manage? You've got three children, but how did you manage to fix them somewhere whilst you do all this work that you say you were doing?
Yeah, it's not easy having, three children and also trying to establish a business. It's very, very difficult. But, if you want to do it, you surely find a way. And if you are doing it, surely you get people along the way who are willing to support you. And surrounding yourself with the right people who will keep you going also helps. Like the child minding, for instance, when I started, I didn't know what to do. Having a friend teaching me what to do, steps to take, showing me what she's done, I was able to also, I would say, copy her processes, how she's done things, and I was able to be very successful in my child mining businesses. Moving from even the first location to the next location, because of the learning I got, I was able to transfer that skill and learning to establish another good one in a different location. So, having people around you really, really helps. I was fortunate enough to have my mom also to come and visit. So she will come on a visitor's visa, stay for like 3 months on, and then support me as well. And having friends locally, networking, mingling with the right people, that's really, really help. And I was very, very fortunate, I have to say, that I was able to get people who supported me along the way to get to where I am.
Yeah, I was going to say that, when you're talking about hanging out with the right people, I think that really plays a very vital role in how much we succeed in the UK. When you talk about moving out with the right people, what kind of people? Now I'm talking
Mm.
about those people that newly in Nigeria we say people are newly jackpot to the UK, or people that newly relocated to the UK. What sort of people should they be mingling with? Are you saying we should have like a particular set of people we should be hanging out with, or just give us an idea of what you mean by that?
My friend that I went running with just last weekend did say something. She said, Felicia, you have come here. She's a Scottish lady, and we were going for a run. We did 7 kilometers. And she did say that, Felicia, you have come here for a greener pasture, so you don't have to suffer. You came here, you moved from your country to come here for a greener pasture, and so you don't have to suffer. So that really someone would say strike a chord, and it hit me that, yeah, I've come here to make it, so why should I suffer? And from the beginning days, maybe this was at the back of my head, but I really didn't
Mm.
get it. But mingling with the right people, I remember going to the shop with one of my friends, and I was looking around, the shop, the things, and they had placed
Felicia, you
display.
can call names. You can call names. Go ahead.
And you are the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the shop, and I have never forgotten this, and it has stuck with me. We have come here to make it, we have come here to get money, we have come here to better our lives. So here is me, Felicia, went to our local grocery shop. And
Mm.
as we were shopping, we saw a display on the notice board. They were selling items. And Felicia was like, "Oh, this will look nice in my room. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that." And then my friend Ada said, "Whilst we are looking for ways to make money, you are standing here looking for ways to spend." And I was like, "Wow." I was very impressed. I was like, "Wow, what a mindset." She has got the money conscious mindset. She has really got it. And since then, I stuck with this friend. Honestly, and I've stuck with you because you have this beautiful mindset that I really admire. And you are not a friend that we can sit on the phone for ages talking rubbish. When we sit on the phone, we are talking about business, things to better our lives, doing things for yourself, and still carry our value base and our principles, doing the right thing, respect, dignity, all those things that really make successful people who they are today. So I would say thank you. Honestly, I have really cherished our friendship for years, and I'll continue to cherish because you have impacted in me money consciousness with value. Okay, not just grabbing and just forgetting everyone else, but sharing as well. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Felicia. For those of you that are hearing it for this first time, sorry I didn't introduce this initially. Felicia, she's actually my friend. We've been friends for like 15 to 16 years. So that was just taking us back to so many years ago. Yeah. So just to give you a context or a premise from what you just mentioned. So yeah, thank you, Felicia. It's been a pleasure having you as a friend. So I think we both inspire each other. Like surrounding yourself with people that can add value to your life, people that
Mm,
can motivate you to do more, people that can inspire you to go and be the best version of yourself. I think that's basically what you're talking about.
yes.
This will be one good thing for Nigerians and Ghanaians or Africans in general that are newly relocating to the UK. This is one thing that they should actually put at the back of their mind, not just going there and just dashing straight into things. Hang out to people that have done it before, people that have got the same mindset and ambition as you do. I think that would really push you to doing or fast tracking your success in the UK. So Felicia, without wasting so much time, let's dive into your kind of business. What was that aha moment to say, I think I should do something different? Because like you said before, you were working as a social worker, and at some point you now set up your care agency business.
With social work, you know how demanding the work can be,
Mhm.
um I'll say lack of resources, enough resources to really deliver the high quality care and support that we want for our clients. Even with the regulations and the legislations coming, it's all about providing high quality care, involving the service users in their care. Everything must be top notch. And we were not getting that. We were struggling to get the care staff, the care workers to provide our support. Mothers are wanting respite support, they were not getting. At the same time, my family commitments and dynamics also changed, and I wanted to be there for my family. I wanted that flexibility that if there is, let's say, Christmas carols, I don't have to always be asking, can I take this time off, can I take that time off, so I wanted some flexibility where I can be around my kids and also to support them and also to also be working. So I thought, no, I would just come out of social work and then just establish my care business where I know I can get people to support, especially in the area that we are. There is this shortage. It's serious that we have shortage of care staff. So I was wondering, where are they? Can I come in and support at the same time having that flexibility to work remotely and also provide support for my family? So that is what actually made me was like, I can do this. And when you have your value base and your connections and your networking, it really makes a difference. So when I started, fortunately, I had I had the links in social work in other places. So I said to them, I've started this. They put me in touch, and then I started getting more clients to work with. So having network, having the right people in the right places also really make your breakthrough like come faster. So that's what I would say.
Thank you so much, Felicia. When we talk about business in the UK, like Africans, like immigrants going to the UK and setting up a business and running a successful business, it sounds far-fetched to most people. They think it's something we can't do, or even if we do, we can't go far. Some people just limit themselves. So the point of this whole business series is to encourage people to not just focus on working. Trust me, Felicia, we've done all sorts in the name of making it in the UK. Yeah, I and Felicia, let's not go there, but I'll just dig on the surface. We've done all sorts when it comes to working, but at some point, for myself, I know this is not what I want to do for a very long time. I hope this would encourage people like us to not just focus on working. Look around you. This is what I always say. Look around you, see what problem that needs solving, and provide a solution for that, and monetize it. Felicia, yeah, I'm so glad that you saw the need for more social workers in your area, and you didn't let it slide. You went into it. You did your market research. You did what you can do to make sure that you're solving a problem, and you've set up a care agency to meet that need. So well done. What would you say the benefits of starting a business and running it in the UK? What benefits are you enjoying at the moment, or are you just answering MD blah 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 agency? What benefits is it giving you? Because people want to know. If I'm going into this, what am I getting from it? They want to know.
Yeah, it helps you meet all sorts of people, like, and you get to know people, caliber of people that you meet as well. Really, I'm like, wow, when I left social work and I started attending all those networking events and introducing myself and all of that, people are actually out there willing to help. Honestly, I have to say I am really enjoying working for myself. The flexibility that comes with it, but then with every flexibility that comes with it, you must pay the price. Managing your business, making sure that it succeeds, doing all the things that you must do, compliance and everything. It does take hard work, but then the benefits is really beautiful. If they call me that my child is not well, I just get up and go. I'm not looking for my supervisor to ask permission. you know all of a sudden, if I get a phone call to say they are doing fundraising activities at school, and they forgot to send me an email, and then my son really wants me to be there, I'm not going to go and say to my boss, and then you be like, you've got this project on, you cannot go, you cannot do this. So that stress, is not part of my life anymore. And I'm actually a happy person because I don't need to stress about, as a working mother, it's really tough. You know, kids off school, kids are unwell, meetings, and you always have to be going to your bosses, asking for flexibility, asking for time off. And I'm that person that I would love to be part in my children's life, not just work, 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 and ignoring the family. Working by myself, working remotely, I can drop them off at their swimming. Whilst they are swimming with their instructor, I'll be in my with my hotspot on my laptop, just working, sending emails, remote working. And we must take advantage of technology. We are very blessed in this time and age where technology, it helps boost our productivity. So there isn't any excuse. But if I'm tied down to working, being a social worker, I won't have to, I will not manage. And they will not be going to all these activities except on the weekend. But these activities happen Monday to Friday. So they're able to go football, they'll go to taekwondo, they'll go to swimming, they have choir, and they're mingling with other children from different ethnic background. And that also helps boost their confidence, and adapting in the community, not just us, but they are
Mm,
mixing with other children as well, apart from being in school.
yeah. I think that was what did it for me. You mentioned flexibility and the freedom that comes with having your business. It resonates with me because I remember back in the days where we both used to work. I put in for my holiday to travel to Nigeria, and I was told, sorry, you can't go. Like, you can't go because of the obvious. I live now, it will be hard to find someone to cover me and all. So I said to myself, how long am I going to be doing this? How long do I have to, meet somebody and wait for them, just be at the mercy of people telling me when and when not to travel? It's not like I'm proud or I don't want to take what people are. I don't want to be told what to do. It has nothing to do with that, but it's just that feeling of, okay, my life have to be dictated, like my movement have to be dictated because I'm working for so person. So having your business, I can't emphasize that enough. The flexibility, the freedom, and the financial freedom it gives you is. So are you telling us now with your kind of business? Are you saying is it that remote? Is it that remote that you can actually, you don't have to be in the UK to run it? Is that what you're saying?
No, you don't really have to be in the UK to run it. It's that beautiful because with the health and social care staffing agency, you can do your recruitment online, your checks, everything is online. You use software, and then you can place them into the services. The only time you have to be in person is when you go and do your assessments, or
Yeah.
supervision can be done online as well. So we thank God for, like I said, for this age where technology can be used to do so many things. So you don't have to be, once you are all set up and you have your all your staffing in place, you've done your assessment, you have your client, and everything is running smoothly, you can be in Spain and be doing supervision online. even starting the package, I do lots of online meetups with my clients. When they are happy with your values, your missions, and what you can offer, then we go and meet in person. So all the background work you can do most online.
I asked this question specifically for my audience because, like already, I'm in Nigeria for the past 2 years, and most of my audience are like, "How are you able to transit, smoothly to Nigeria, and how have I been able to still carry on with my business over there in the UK?" So part of why I'm having this conversation with you today is to show them that it's actually possible. Is to show them that there are a lot of things that you can do that you don't necessarily have to be there physically, because that might be like a barrier or a challenge for most people. For those of you watching, this is just one of the many examples I was talking about on my community post. If you're looking to relocate to Nigeria, or you're already there, or you're looking for something different that you want to do, this is another business idea or opportunity. If you would like to, look into it, having a agency is another route for you to look into. So, Felicia, one more question for you, then I will let you off. I've got one more question for you. So, do you offer COS? Because when you're talking, I know many people, especially those ones in Nigeria, those ones in Ghana, they're already thinking, okay, it's like our time is here. Let's get our COS and start heading to the UK. So do you offer COS? Is it something you do?
No, I don't offer COS. It's something I would love to do so that I can support as many people as possible to enter into the UK on a
Yeah,
skilled worker visa route to work.
yeah.
So I am in the process.
Okay.
And I'm actively in that process as well. There are a few things I've got to do, but until like I have it now, I have it.
Mm,
That's when I will say that I do have COS. So no, I don't
okay.
have it.
So this is a great opportunity, and I will keep you posted as soon as Felicia has, done with all the things that she needs to do. I will be bringing it back to you so that you can explore and see if that is the right fit for you. Yeah.
Mm.
So I'll
Yeah,
keep you
can I
updated.
say
Just
one
yeah,
last thing, if you permit me?
yeah.
At the moment, because I'm not offering COS, I do
Mm,
support the other part of my recruitment process or my
mm,
services. I would say is another branch of my services where I support people make applications and submit
mm-hmm.
it to the NHS, to companies that actually have COS, because
Okay.
I thought that I don't offer COS. So lots of people who come to me, I'm not able to help. So I decided, what other thing can I do? And I've managed to get people to get interview, even overseas or even inside the UK, who are
Mm,
looking for COS, to get interviews with GP, surgeries, and also with other care companies as well. So it's also something I'm doing on the side, but it comes at a fee because I am making the applications on your behalf, supporting you with your email management and all of that. And it's a lot of work, especially with
okay.
NHS applications.
So is this service now specifically for people in Africa, or is it for people that are already in the UK?
It's both. People
Okay.
already in the UK and people already also in Africa preparing to come. So if you are, let's say, a healthcare assistant back home and you want to find work inside the UK, and you don't really know about our legislations, our policies, even personal statements, I will ask, what is it? What do I write? Some people have no idea how to go about all of that, and so they are getting unfortunate because they are not
Yeah.
doing the right thing. So that's why I come in to support you make the application. Put all the required things that you need in a personal statement in there to improve your chances for even getting an opportunity to interview. And that's where my work ends, to get you the
Okay.
opportunity to go and have interview so you can sell yourself. And I support with coaching as well, but they all come at a fee.
Okay. Thank you so much, Felicia. So to round this off, for my audience, most of them are looking to come back to Nigeria. Most of them are already there. they would like to set up a business, because I keep saying to them, I'm able to transition myself and my family to Nigeria because of my business, because of, like, the all advantage that comes with having a business. I've been able to do that. So what would you like to say to my audience to kind of encourage them or motivate them to, to actually go look into having a business? They want consistent source of income. So from what you're doing now is looking for me, just my head just like pop up because I'm seeing so many opportunities already. So I just wanted to talk to them because most of them don't, they're not into business. They are basically, working and going for the shift and doing all the overtimes and everything. So what are you going to say to them?
We can see, especially if you are in the UK and you
Hmm.
want to go back home, there is so many opportunities that you have from the UK, and you can take home so many, like, so much knowledge and experience that you have acquired, that you can really transfer that to work from home. I am going to speak in the context of health and social care. And
Hmm.
then our families back home, or our brothers and sisters, also wanting to move to the UK for greener pastures. So if you are into that health and social care, or even if you are not, you can even start training people, the European way, or even if it's Scotland, you know, try get training for them per spoke for people to come. Because most people, they come here, they don't really have quality training. Okay, and all these training, we have trainer courses and all of that, you can get them online, and you'll be certified to be able to train others. So they can even add those, if you train them in manual handling, medication, all of that, really give them a good training back home. They can add it to their certificates or to
Yeah.
their CV, to their personal statement, to say all these experiences they've got plus the training. If they are coming to UK's NVQ3, and if you are certified, you can provide MVQ3 training in person or online. So that is also another area of business that you can do, and you can support them make applications as well. Because you're
Yeah.
already in the UK, you have more knowledge and experience, and you'll be able to even find things. You know where to find things, and you can support the workforce as well. And that will be a really good business as well.
You can hear for yourself. It's possible. Let's stop, putting those barriers. Some of the barriers are not even existing. We just put it just to make ourselves feel good or just remain in our comfort zone. So
Mhm.
if you want something, you go for it. Felicia saw the need for more health and social care workers in her area, and she took, she seized the opportunity to explore, to look into it, and here we are. She has a business for herself, which means by the time she established it to some, like, a certain stage where she's comfortable to, to say, okay, I think I want to leave the UK. I'm heading to the Bahamas. I'm going to the Caribbean. I'm coming back to Africa. She can actually do that, without thinking so much about it. So it's possible. So I would just want to leave a little advice, like I would always do at the end of my video. Nigerians in the diaspora, Ghanaians in the diaspora, Africans in the diaspora. Let's not limit ourselves to working, working, working. I've done it, Felicia has done it, and we can categorically tell you that, yeah, might serve the purpose that particular time, but in the long run, especially when we are aging, when we are, like, getting older, the whole thing doesn't make sense. We need to start thinking about retirement. We need to start thinking about our children and, legacies and all that. So, and one way to do this is to establish yourself through having a business, which is what Felicia has done. I'm really, really so proud of her. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Felicia, for coming today. I will see you again in my next video. Bye bye.
Thank you.